A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Green Delpit. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 34. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him. Yards as he's tackled at the 20. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
The Browns at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Watson. And this one's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. You talk about this Giant defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Three yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Again, it's Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up first and goal. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
They'll look to throw here. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Browns' 4-yard line.
Second and 4. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Barkley. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From his goal line here, Watson. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the...
There he goes left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
That's another Browns first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 12-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Watson now to throw. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Giants' 46-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Watson, escaping the pressure right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
In motion right goes Higgins.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Jamie Gillen now on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around. Here's Watson now on second down. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Keep it up. All right, boys. Let's keep it up.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now Watson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Watson on 3rd down. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
It's my turn.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Up here with the W offense. Keep it up. Your ball, baby. Just keep the ball moving. Let's go. That's the game. This is it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
The ball moving down the field. Make the play here. Just face it. Just take it to him. Make some good calls, offense. Make some good plays today. Keep it going.
Now it's Watson. And he's
He's got his man on the out route.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man complete. Stiff-armed him, pushing his way through. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And now here is another interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
No way, I can't believe this. Me and the homies can trade your outfits.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Handoff comes to Chubb. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 46.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. To throw is Watson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He connects with Hyatt. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Martin Emerson providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
15-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Chubb running right. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 91 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a first down as well. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner, that's where the focus will go.
Faking the give. Now Watson out to his left. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They go with Chubb on second down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll work down inside the 45. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go, man. Take it to him. Come on, baby. Let's go. We're going to do it. Let's go. What is that? Work for it.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. A give running right is Chubb. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Watson on the sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. After the run, Watson going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score Giants 28, Browns 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Round 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up.
Here's Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Julian Love picks it. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Ready. 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up
on play action, they'll throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baby, this is what you get paid for.
One last throw here for Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has